Welcome to Believe in the Land Cavs Chat. Let's break down. There's been a lot that's going on with the Cavs in the last 5 to 6 days, so I thought it was a good time to do a reset. The goings of Okoro, the goings of Jerome. Welcome back, Sam Merrill, and of course a big welcome, Matt, to Lonzo Ball. Why did the Cavs make these trades? We're going to talk about that. Why did the Cavs feel Ball and Merrill were a better fit than Jerome and Okoro? We're going to get into that too. And then what is next? What is the Lillard situation with now him being, he is released. Miles Turner goes to Milwaukee. We'll talk about that at the very end too. But let's start off with the top. And I want to devote this first topic to Jerome only. Jerome last year had a big season for the Cavs in the regular season and even into the first round with the Heat. He did not play well against the Pacers. I raise my hand and say that every time. But let's be frank. He won games for the Cavs in the regular season. He got them to the number one seed. He was a big component. He wasn't just another sidebar. Jerome was able to give rest to players like Mitchell and Garland and even Merrill. And they didn't have to rush him back because of his ability to have explosive big play offense. I don't want there to be some sort of misnomer that the Cavs have released Jerome and he had just one hot season. We don't know that, but I saw a lot of improvement with Jerome. He got along well with his old buddy DeAndre Hunter, with his old buddy Donovan Mitchell there. You know, Jerome leaving is not just a simple blip on the map. I think this is a bigger deal than that. So, with that said, Jerome goes on to Memphis. Why did the Cavs move on for him? Well, let's talk about that. The biggest problem in the playoffs for the Cavs in the Pacers series was ball handling and defense, intense defensive pressure. Jerome got pushed around. Jerome at times got pushed around with the Heat too, not as much, but he got really pushed around against the Pacers. And in fact, he practically got benched for the last two games at times because he was just ineffective. So the Cavs decided to say, okay, we have a plethora of these guards. And in the case of Okoro, guard forward, very odd position. He never really fit in with the Cavs when it came to big play ability. He was always a good to okay player. I thought the last 2 years Okoro had some really frustrating moments. And with the addition of DeAndre Hunter, what are you going to do with Okoro? Are you going to force to play him? That doesn't make sense. You should be playing DeAndre Hunter more now. So the trade-off right there made sense for Okoro to be on his way and Lonzo Ball coming in. It does. Now, from the Bulls' perspective, they're upset about the Isaac Okoro trade. Let them sit in that and wallow. With us and Lonzo Ball, and Ball now coming to Cleveland, on paper, he does play defense. On paper, he can be explosive. And he does pass the ball really well. He's a distributor, and if needed, can take shots. He is kind of what the Cavs needed in the playoff series with the Pacers. Not naive. That's why they made the trade for Ball. Here's the one thing, and this is a big element. He did not play again a lot last year. He has not played a lot in the last 3 seasons. He did not play at all in 22-23 or 23-24. And his gameplay in 24-25 was only 35. And he only played 35 times as well in 21-22. So the guy's only played 70 games in the last 4 seasons. You got to keep that in mind. For people who are going gushing about that trade, the injuries speak for themselves. There's nothing against the young man, Lonzo Ball. The guy's been injured. Is it worth the risk? Yes, because Okoro didn't fit anymore. And they realized Jerome was gone. Lonzo Ball coming in, if healthy, is an upgrade actually to things they needed to do to win the trophy. But let's not get into... I think people are going way too gaga over this. I like the trade. His injuries are real. Again, 70 games, missing 2 seasons completely. In 4 seasons is not a lot of games at all. So to expect this instantaneous jump is not fair to him, and it's not fair to the trade. The reason why this trade went down is Lonzo Ball has not been healthy in Chicago. So that's why they traded him. I get it. So for the Cavs, they're taking on that risk. If he's healthy and he can play significant minutes, it's a huge upgrade in that position. And I'll be fair, in key level situations in the playoffs, he's an upgrade over Ty Jerome. I get it. My thing about Ty Jerome is I wondered if he was going to develop more into a player next year in the playoffs. I get the feeling Ty Jerome is growing into his career. And I'm surprised the Cavs didn't feel that way as much as I did. Because they obviously put more stock into Sam Merrill. Merrill's coming back to the Cavs. He's grown up in his organization a lot. I'm not saying it's crazy. But they obviously thought more of Sam at times with the money. So he didn't get a cheap contract. He's getting paid a pretty penny. So, Sam, he's here because he shoots threes. He's also here to give another option, to substitute, and he can make big shots. His defense has improved, but it's not to the level of Lonzo Ball, and it's certainly not to the level they're needing in the playoffs. Okay, fine. By the way, 4 years, $38 million, so $9 million a year. If the Cavs are looking at this as a one-for-one trade, meaning do they choose Merrill or Ty Jerome, I would have chosen Ty Jerome every time. I think Ty Jerome's got more upside. I think Sam Merrill's what Sam Merrill is. He averages about 7 to 8 points a game. He plays decent enough defense. He does. He is not a defensive liability. He knows how to play good team basketball. He has shown steady growth. I think there's a chance Ty Jerome can take another jump in his game. And he's proven in games with the Cavs, when he is going, he can score 20 points. Sam can't do that. That's not Sam Merrill. So they're basically doing a little bit of, I hate to say this, money ball here. They're saying we're going to get Ball in. We don't know what to do with Okoro, which is fair. We're going to combine Ball with Merrill, and we're basically getting two things that we need: a defensive, pass-first point guard, Lonzo Ball. And in the case of Sam Merrill, you're getting someone who you know, who again will not embarrass you and can shoot threes. He can shoot threes. There's no question about that. So that's why they did the trade. What would I have done? I would have tried to get Jerome back here with Lonzo Ball. That would have excited me forever. They chose Merrill. We weren't there for the negotiations. Maybe Ty Jerome saw a better deal in Memphis. And if so, God bless him. Good luck. And the Cavs are money strapped. Unlike past years, because of the second apron, they have really money issues going on here. So Okoro gone. That made sense with DeAndre Hunter. Ty Jerome, it's a risk, but they're bringing in Merrill and hopefully Lonzo Ball, if healthy, to improve the defense. And with that combination of Merrill and Ball, I get it. It makes sense. It does. I would have done Jerome and Ball, but there you go. That's that. And again, I wasn't part of those negotiations, and we don't know the numbers that was going on with Ty Jerome. And he's going to be playing a lot more in Memphis than he would be in Cleveland. Fair. Now to the East. Good news is Ty Jerome's going to the West. It's good. The East took a big change today. Miles Turner left Indiana to go to Milwaukee. As a Cavs fan, I love this. It hurts the Pacers. Lillard is now gone. And honestly, I don't think Miles Turner helps out the Bucks in a huge way as he was playing for the Pacers. So I like this. It hurts the Pacers. The Bucks, I kind of shrug my shoulders. And, they get another player, but it's not Dame Lillard. And honestly, I don't think the Bucks scare me. It's a good deal for the Cavs. Really good deal for the Cavs. Miles Turner leaving Pacers is good. He was annoying. He was a pest on that team. I don't know if he's going to have the same numbers in Milwaukee. We will see. Does this help Giannis staying? I would assume so. But do not compare getting Turner as in getting a Dame Lillard. That is not the case here. Losing Lillard's a big deal. So I don't think it's exactly donezo that Giannis is coming back to Milwaukee. I think there's still a small percentage. Now, are the Bucks better today? Yes. They needed a player. Miles Turner will help. I just don't know if you're going to see the same Miles Turner in Indiana as you will in Milwaukee. But again, it helps. I think this helps the Cavs. It doesn't bring the Bucks are not closer to the Cavs, in my opinion. And the Pacers, that dings the Pacers. That's good. Pacers get dinged. Celtics are trading players left and right. It's the Knicks and Magic and kind of the Bucks. And the Bucks don't worry me. So that was a good deal for the Cavs. Go to Instagram, @officialclevelandsports for all your instantaneous news as soon as the games are over. You can also go to the Believe in the Land YouTube page and also click here on Spotify. I will be all summer long writing the guards, doing more Cavs, Browns as we get closer to training camp, Buckeyes football too. Enjoy the day.